let it rest.
Never let it rest.
And say your good is your better.
And your good is your better.
And your better is your best.
And your better is your best.
Black people.
Black people.
You were once great.
You were once great.
You shall be great again.
You shall be great again.
Lose not faith.
Lose not faith.
Lose not courage.
Lose not courage.
Go forward.
Go forward.
Uplift the race.
Uplift the race.
Harambe.
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 Check this out.
What's up, y'all? Stop the violence is the name of the scene. This brother come to kick some reality. Black on black crime must cease to stop. Cause you're killing one another with a gun for a rock. And on the other hand, you got the Ku Klux Klan promoting all your brothers cause you're killing your own man. Stupidity. Yes, you think you reign supreme. I got a question. What's up with MLK's dream? A dream that a real man died for. We need to stop the violence and put our needs to the floor. And respect one another cause it's God's way. Cause now in the day, they think it's premeditated. I'm crazy, but I know that's where you're living. Well, if you don't do violence, they say that you're tripping. And you're tripping and you're off to the wrong start. Then act like you know, and give me things from the heart. Let's go to school, get a degree, and be a role model. You never know in the future that you could be somebody's idol. Stop the violence, grab a hand, cause peace is the master plan. So let me ask you this, yo, are we in there? Pump it up one time, increase the peace. 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 Increase.
I'm about to kick her, I'm about stopping violence. Steady as I fuss up in this
And give me silence, yo.
I knew a brother who used to deal a dime, sell a few quarters just to get a nine. He was broke. In other words, climbing. But in my mind, the brother was declining.
A straight A student who went straight to an F.
Got in a squabble with his brother and he took his
Last breath.
Damn, he got the juice from killing his blood. The only true person in his life that he loved. Walking through the streets and he got caught by a bullet to the head is where he got shot. I can't understand why we do what we do. Executing another brother for a new pair of shoes. We need to cease the violence before we start to change. Cause if our children figures out that we're not in the same game,
It's over.
with no future to look to, and like us, they'll become recruit too. Where I'm from, it's the same old stuff.
Blacks killing blacks just to show they nuts.
Beating one another, you know that's whack. We need to kill the violence, cause if we don't, then we all jack.
Say that one more time.
Then we all jack.
Increase the peace. 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 A, B, C, D, another brother caught and dead. The first 15 minutes of the news, they said, around the block, another drug called crack rock. It's taking in the children in the future, killing the adults. Since the thought of kids selling, no positive rebelling, trying to make a moon, expect to go to heaven. But no, that's not the way it works. It's not a silence, it's a new vocab called stop the violence. There's another flavor, the flavor's called black. It's not called a candy, cause the candy makes you fat. The thing on my stressing is a thing called black. You better step back before you get attacked. Increase the pace. Increase the pace. Increase the pace. Increase the pace. Increase the pace.
It's a shame you can't even walk the streets. You gotta think twice about carrying a piece. They all want some of this stuff called crack, but to me that's very, very, very whack. That's why I'm saying the violence needs to stop. We need to help one another. We can't depend on the cops because times is getting rough. No time to be slipping up. So pay attention and listen up. Black, what does it really mean? Does it mean you're on the corner selling keys? Or does it mean you're going to school to get an education that you can be and help the black nation? What is the violence in the world? It's a simple fact. If you look around, based upon blacks, so take your hands out your pants and listen up. Got the boogie man just told you what's
Increase the pace. Increase the pace.
Assassin Gina, come here. Hurry up.
Yo, something tells me to kill him dead up in this piece. Angry frustrations I shall release, cause I'm about to let loose the beast. Hear ye, all you asshole MCs. It's time to throw a party for it's the doomsday. If your leader, Captain Ass Crack. If you want protection, play the rear. No man in this world I fear. My sound beats down for your protection. I advise you wear headgear. I spill the beans on Bruce Wayne, known as Batman. Ain't no crusader, just your average white man. Who me? I'm Black Man. More superhero than Letterman. I come equipped with joints like these to be the shit, removing the S to the back. And somehow I still make hits. Don't you ever around, I leave you stinking like the space between an asshole and clitoris on a 50 homeless woman. No, ain't that some shit? You bite so many styles, it's not hard to believe. Your captain's Alibaba and you, one of the 40 thieves. Trying my constraint to reach my levels like peas when storm creates obese monstrous mechanisms like this. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. There is no competition. Competition is none. God bless the child who sparks it off like the sun. Ha! You don't understand. I be black man, changing like a chameleon. I'm worth every bit of 6 million. MC rotisserie, they call me the colonel. From spirit, the six spice that brings about death, downfalls, and funerals. I do you stunt MCs like Knievel with my evil. Ask my lord, he broke the mold and may be the unbeatable. I am the shepherd when whining, bringing silence to the lambs. Clarice, with father beans in the nice candy, crumbling kingdoms that have the rulers resort to ruling shanties. Bringing Jerusalem in the twos, I'm Noah. In the ring, I do him Apollo Creed. Ivan drag off the Balboa, constricting lines around neck, stopping breath, foot on neck. He can't breathe, Pierre, bring on tombstones and soft soil. Be all you can be, it ain't much. Ask any GI, I'm the builder, gets them caught up in the clutch. There's no survivors when they fuck around with the do or diver. Oh my god, Rizzo Rizankin is the live wire. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. What? Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. But remember, remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, boy.
Move your body.
Stay healthy, family. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Oh, family, oh, family, oh, family. I just need to let you know that it is so good to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, in the home of the stubborn minority, in a place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother High Tim. Of course, you know that today is Nia. So it's the Nia Toast. We are toasting the moment of Nia right now. I want to give all the Nia babies a round of applause while I'm thinking about it. And I also need to let you know that this is a Heart of a Simba production all day, every day. But we strive to blow up your old paradise. Oh, blow them to smithereens is what we strive to do here, because it is these old paradigms that are holding us hostage, that's holding us prisoner, and we got to get the rhythm together so we can build the velocity to break out of the gravitational hold of fuckery. It is holding us back. The bitchcraft has been spelled on us. It has been casted upon us, and we have to break the spell of bitchcraft. It's all over us. But hey, I gotta do my commercials. You know, Anime kept her word. Thank you very much, Anime. Got Bay New Health. Bay New Health, family, that's right. Bay New Health is in the house. They supporting Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Bay New Health, that's right. CMOS, Bay New Health. Go on and get you some. Coming to an internet web near you. Might not be available yet. All over the country yet, but it's coming. Also, Bay New Health will be having greens. The greens are coming along. They're coming along, and Bay New has come in and elbowed me up out of the green business. And now we gonna have greens, but you know, when COVID changed a lot of things. The Phoenix came out, and you know what I'm saying? But also, family, I want you to remember that we also being supported by Lil Booties Matters. That's LILBOOTIESMATTER. Ohio.com, Lil Booties Matter. Where you got petite women, petite ladies developing lingerie for petite women. Because Lil Booties Matter. They need some attention. Yes, y'all. So let's give Lil Booties Matter a round of applause. So check them out at Lil Booties Matter, Ohio.com. And you also have, boom! There you go. We got Blossom 7 Creations. There's that email address. Boom! Get it up in there. There you go. Come on, camera. Do your thing. There you go. Blossom7creations.com. Blossom7creations.com. I don't have it on my beads right now, but, she does the beads. She does jewelry. She does all types of stuff. There's a nice little clutch purse that she sent. You know what I'm saying? I got to get more of them because I can't just give, can't give just one Gye-Nyame, girls. You got to, that's just the way it is. If you have questions for Blossom 7 Creations, you want to reach her, give her a call at 773-614-7278. Once again, 773-614-7278. If you have an outfit that you want some jewelry for, or you have a certain material that you want to make something out of, even jewelry, she'll work with you, right? So give her a call, Blossom 7 Creations. We also have DDW's. Damn right, DDW's Floors and More. They do drywall. They help with painting, or they paint as well as their specialty. They get down on them damn floors. They get the shininess. They bring out the shine in the floors. Yes, they do. And they can be reached at 614-735-4168. There is shine in your floors. You just need help bringing it out. All right, but hey, that's all the sponsors. Family, we are ranting today about the law or the principle. See, because now, that's where I've been messing up, right? Somewhere along the lines, I've been thinking Hermetic laws is not laws, they are principles. Principles. The principle of mentalism, not the law. The principle. It's a principle. So that's my mistake. So, this will be on the later. So I apologize for calling them laws. They are principles, right? And we are going to be looking at the principle of rhythm today. The principle of rhythm today is what we're going to be looking at. And man, oh man, I'm going to try to keep it to 10 minutes, family. But y'all know it's hard. But I'm going over to GNJ.media right now. Right now, we are moving over to GNJ.media. So if you are not over on GNJ.media, come on over there and join us. We're going to do our rant and have our little conversation, do our toast for the moment, get up out of here. Because I know I'm running late, but everybody ain't coming into the office today. So, you know what I'm saying? I got time now. I got a little bit of time to, take my time, get up to the office, get the work done. Don't have to worry about nobody running into my office with an emergency. I can just focus on doing the data, right? Counting peanuts. I'm not good at it. You already know. Brother Hatim got that. I got that Harriet Tubman thing. Right? That's how I be trying, man. I'm trying. But like I said, I love what I do, so I'm going to an adventure. So it's an adventure. So every day there's something new. All right. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? We about to go on over to GNJ.media. Come on over to GNJ.media with us. Oh, man, it's just us, family. It's just us. Just a few of us. We can make it just a few of us. You and I and whoever. Just a few of us. We can make it just a few of us. All right, but hey, here we go, family. We're about to get it. We're about to talk about rhythm. Now, of course, I got the Kabbalion, and this is just this is just the introduction, family. So I want you to remember, if you get the book, please know that you could go deeper into the book and get more of an understanding. But also the Kabbalion is not the only book that break down these principles. Sister Tara Hassa has a book. Got it around here somewhere. I got that book around here somewhere. She has a book with a curriculum that's based around the 7 Hermetic laws. Excellent piece of work. I don't know if this might be it. Maintaining peace and power through... No, this is another workbook. Wait, hold on. Yep. Law of rhythm. Oh, right up on it. Hey, shoot. So we got two perspectives we could come from. I forgot. 7. Yep. Rhythm, pattern, recurrent movement, maintaining a predictable flow. Oh, we're about to go. Oh, about to get sued today. Tell how about to do the work. But she actually has a whole workbook called Maintaining Peace and Power Through Troubled Times, using the 7 Hermetic principles. All right. So we'll look at a little bit of hers, and we also look at what they say in here, and we're gonna have us a nice little discussion about it. But first off, Anime, if you would, baby, if you would, please, can I get the war horn, girl? Oh, Anime, you know you done started some trouble now. Can I have my theme music, please? I'm thinking all the time. You're damn right. So today we're talking about the principle of rhythm. The principle of rhythm, right? And it's like, well, we black. I think I just understand it. But all of us don't have just this natural innate rhythm. It's something that a lot of people got to work at. And people don't even realize that they've been working at it their whole life. But they only been working on it for the fun parts of life, for when there's music that we are making. We have decided to use the idea of rhythm when it comes to the music of life, to the music of the game of life. We only want to apply it to the music that we create as human beings rather than the music that the Creator creates, right? The music that we are living through and we're living in. We don't want to use the concept of rhythm for that, right? Because look, with rhythm, it gives you the ability to do what? Come on now. This is what made the wise wise and the stupid stupid. Come on now. What does rhythm give you the ability to do? Right? Listen to somebody. Look at somebody who has mastered a rhythm. Look at a master drummer. Look at a master musician. They are able to predict where the music is going to be and be able to add in extra shit in between the measures. What? They're able to predict where the music is going to be. And they're able to improvise in between those spaces that is provided. So when you understand rhythm, you are able to predict and add your own flavor to it. Oh my God, ain't that what they do with jazz? But I ain't even start reading. I ain't even start reading yet. I ain't even turn on the timer yet, and I'm already 2 minutes in. So that means we about to go in here, right? Because it amazes me that all of the shit that we claim that we are as black people, all the shit that we claim that we do as black people, we miss using that shit to win. I want to win. You understand? I want to win. I want to be able to pass some shit down to 5 generations from now. I want to win. But yet, we're the most rhythmic. We're the most spiritual. And I get so sick of hearing this shit. Right? How rhythmic we are and how spiritual we are. And we can't apply that shit to win. What good is it if it's not bringing us a victory? If it's not giving us the right to have a victory lap? If it's not giving us a right to name buildings after our grandparents? If it's not giving us the right to be able to pass on property and real shit to our children? What difference does it make that your ass could dance? You could use rhythm to predict where a beat is so you know where to drop your ass or how to rub up on that female, but you can't figure out the rhythm of life. Do you not understand that it was the rhythm and black folks understanding the rhythm of the Nile River, not just the rhythm of the drummer or the most popular motherfucker who was able to speak the language in a way that made you feel a certain type of way. We was able to listen to the rhythm of nature and be able to plug in to what the Nile was doing and understand that if we planted stuff at a certain time, we will receive benefits because that's when the Nile flooded. We was able to predict that. We was able to get into the rhythm. People win when they start being able to get into the rhythm of life. We start losing when we get out of rhythm with life and get out of rhythm with the universe but we sure in tune and in rhythm with man, ain't we? Don't get me started. Oh my God, I ain't even start reading yet. The principle of rhythm. Let me share my screen. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. Everything. All things rise and all things fall. The pendulum swing manifests in everything. The measure of the swing to the right is the measure of the swing to the left. Rhythm compensates. Compensates means pay. Compensates means feel that it feels that space. It always is. It always pays. It always fulfills its terms. The Kabbalion. This principle embodies the truth that in everything there is manifested a measured motion to and fro. A flow and a inflow. A swing backwards and a forward. A pendulum-like movement. A tide-like ebb and flow. A high tide, a low tide. Between the two poles which exist in accordance with the principle of polarity. Now this morning, going back just a second, going back to polarity for just a second. I want you to remember what we talked about with polarity yesterday. And I posted up a conversation that Dame Dash was having with the Breakfast Club, right? And I pointed out, listen to what Dame Dash is saying, but keeping in mind the idea about truth, what it says about truth, because things could be true, but what? Right? That you got that polarity. This is why Brother Hatim, it's hard for Brother Hatim to really find things to be arguing with people, because in everything that they saying, there could be truth. And also, I'm somebody that's watching the pendulum swing. I understand the pendulum swing. Let me say, I ain't going to say I understand. I am aware of the pendulum swing. Do you understand? Right? We know that things ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. And depending on how people feel, because you know what? Because one of the things that I'm real good, I try to be on top of is to feel which direction the crowd is going. Right? So that either I could jump in at the right time or get the fuck away. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Because crowds will get you killed. You know what I'm saying? And we existing as a crowd. We ain't existing as a tribe. See, there's a difference between a crowd and a tribe. There's a difference between a crowd and a family. There's a difference between a crowd and a community. There's a difference between a crowd and a nation. Black folks, we operating in crowds. Everybody get to talk. Hey, you walk into our shit and it's like everybody get a say. That's some bullshit. I'm just saying. But hold on. Let me go. All the low tides winning all the goddamn time. Between the two poles which exist in accordance with the principle of polarity described a moment ago, there's always an action and a reaction, an advance and a retreat, a rising and a sinking. This is in the affairs of the universe, suns, worlds, men's, animals, mind, energy, and matter. This law is manifest in the creation and destruction of worlds, the creation and destructions of family, the creation and destructions of tribe, the creation and destructions of communities, the creation and destructions of cities, the creation and destruction of states and nation. This law is manifest in the creation and destruction of worlds, in the rise and fall of nation, in the life of all things, and especially your life. What are the rhythmic patterns of your life? What are the ebbs and flows of your life that you can sit back and grab yourself? Look, let me show you something. Listen, look. Grab yourself a diary where you can write down the rhythm and the flow of your life so you can start recognizing the patterns so that you can start describing. I just want to show you how many I got laying around. Just in case that I can fill up. Come to my work desk. I have them. What are the patterns that are going on in your life? Many of you have not. You want to study history and you want to argue history. Many of you want to study astrology and you want to argue astrology. Many of you want to study science and you want to argue science. But many of you have not studied the major course in your life. As I tell y'all all the time, my brother that lives in Ghana asks me, Brother Hatem, what is your major? And I'm asking each of you, what is your major? But most of y'all have not even looked at the major inside of your major, and that's the study of you. You want to study everything else. If you want to master life, if you want to master the word, if you want to master anything, you first have to master yourself. And in mastering yourself, that means you got to look at your ebbs and flows of your life, the rhythm of your life. Have you written down anything about you? Or have you been writing about Marcus Garvey? Have you been writing about Malcolm X? Have you been writing about Martin Luther King? Have you been writing about Harriet Tubman? Have you took time to look at the patterns of your life? The only reason that Harriet Tubman had the wisdom to say, God, you never let me down in the 7 trips before this. I know you're not going to let me down this time. You know how she knew? Because she knew her patterns. She knew her relationship with God. She understood it. Why? Because she understood herself, regardless of what she called God. Because she didn't say God, she said Jesus. Oh. But she was still able to be successful because she understood the first book. Many of y'all want to argue about some goddamn books, but you have not read the book of your life so that you can get your rhythm. Oh my God. Let me put my book down. In the rise and fall of nation, the life of all things, and finding in the mental states of man, and it is with this latter that the Hermetists find the understanding of the principle most important. The Hermetists have grasped this principle, finding its universal application, have also discovered certain means to overcome its effects in themselves by the use of appropriate. My time is up. And I told you I was going to go off. Effects in themselves by the use of appropriate formulas and methods. They apply the mental laws of neutralization. They apply the mental law of neutralization. Balancing shit out. Stepping back. Not getting involved in some of that bullshit. Neutralizing extremes. So that you could come and be able to look at both sides. Because all truths are what? What did we learn yesterday? All truths are what? For those that don't know, those that ain't have time to go back and don't. I mean, like I said, this is what is perplexing me, because it's like the shit that we talk about in the morning. When I'm doing evening shows, I have to debate with people that have not taken the time to do what the fuck we doing right now. So I'm sitting up here. Why waste my time? Why waste my time? Time is my most valuable resource. Why am I wasting it? They cannot annul the principle or cause it to cease its operation. You can't stop the principle. But they have learned how to escape its effects upon themselves to a certain degree, depending upon the mastery of the principle. See, by understanding the rhythm, you know when to step out the way, because you know when the pendulum is coming back. Some of y'all don't have that sense. Some of y'all think that everything is absolute. Y'all looking for this absolute truth. Y'all looking for the absolute. And the absolute, when you find the absolute, it's going to be too late for you, because you can't come back. It means that you're somewhere else, perhaps dead. Absolute. Y'all looking for absolutes in life because you need to feel secure. This is why the ancestors gave us, and I was talking about this on blood. This is part of the reason they gave us these myths, these legends. It gives us something to mentally grasp onto and hold on to and keep us warm in the confusion, because this shit is crazy. It's crazy. People don't understand why I don't be going off on Christianity, because I understand what it has been used for. People don't understand it, but let me tell you why. Because I seen this thing called Christianity get my grandparents through. I seen it. It's not for me, but I seen it work. I seen it change lives. I seen it take people up off the street and off a dope and get them to live a principled life. How the fuck can I, somebody who is standing watching the swing of the pendulum, disrespect something that saved my life, that made it possible for me to be here doing what I'm doing? A lot of y'all are pissing and burning down the bridges that you used to walk across to where you are, because you don't understand the swing of the pendulum, because you don't understand the rhythm of your life. I'm getting pissed. I am pissed off. But they learn how to escape its effects upon themselves to a certain degree, depending upon the mastery of the principle. They have learned how to use it instead of being used by it. See, family, we are in a crowd. We're being used by people that understand the principle. Some of y'all so far behind, y'all don't even understand. See, y'all can't even see how these principles are connected. Remember, the first one is all is mind, all is mental, which means we are many creators, which a lot of y'all run around here and say, right? Then the next one is correspondence, as above, so below. So if I understand what's going on the smaller, I can understand what's going on the higher. And a lot of y'all trying to master and look at what's going on in the higher, but you have not looked at what's going on in the small. And what's the smaller? What's the smaller part? Then it tells you, it moves to the law of vibration, where it talks about the power of vibration and how by you mastering the principle of vibration, not only y'all ain't even ready for not only can you control your vibration, but you can control the vibration of people around you, the vibration of events. Then they talk about the law of polarity, where you start learning that this thing, good and bad, are two sides of the same coin. Wait, hold on. Wow, what? But hold on. See, I'm going to stop right there. See, because just with that right there, if you don't grasp that, you can grasp all the historical shit that you want, and you still won't understand what the fuck going on. You being used by it rather than used, and being used by it by people that understand it. I got you studying the larger universe rather than the universe that matters. I got you vibrating to my vibration, and I'm directing where you are going, so that when the pendulum comes back and hits, because it got to hit somebody, So I will use you as the sacrifice to be slammed and used by this principle. White supremacy. There you go. Anti-blackness. Let's call it what it is. Anti-blackness. These motherfuckers is using you as a sacrificial lamb because somebody got to pay the piper. That's what reciprocity is about, right? It don't necessarily say it has to be you. It's just that the price has to be paid. It doesn't matter who paid the price. But you can't understand that if you exist in the absolute universe. You can't understand that. You see? But anyway, let's keep on going. In this and in similar methods, in this and similar methods consists the art of the hermetist. The master of hermetics polarizes himself at the point at which he desires to rest, and then neutralizes the rhythmic swing of the pendulum, which would tend to carry him to the other pole. You neutralize yourself so that you can stay where you want to stay. All individuals who have attained any degree of self-mastery, y'all see that word right there? Self-mastery. You know what? Didn't somebody ask about self-mastery on there? When we was talking on Blunt Talk the other day, okay, I'm leaving it alone. Do this to a certain degree, more or less unconsciously, but the master does this consciously. And this is where I'm trying to get some of us. Some of us got to know what the hell we doing. We got to stop doing shit by accident. Ain't we on purpose today? I'm trying to get us to do shit on purpose. Stop playing with me. And by the use of his will, and attain a degree of poise and mental firmness almost impossible of belief on the part of the masses. I want you to understand this. This is what separates the magi from the masses. Your choice. You want to be a magi or you want to be the masses. The magi understood what was going on around them. They studied themselves and then moved from studying themselves to the larger universe and was able to bring value to other people because they understood themselves and they understood the world around them, so they was able to make predictions. You know how valuable somebody is that's able to make predictions? Because you know what making predictions help you do? It helps you solve other people's problems. So if you got some bread and I'm solving your problems, that means that you need to break me off. Can I have a slice of bread? Can I have 2 slices of bread for this information that I'm about to give you? I'm sorry. And attains a degree of poise and mental firmness almost impossible of belief on the part of the masses, who are swung backwards and forward like a pendulum. Getting played. You getting played. This principle and that of polarity have been closely studied by the Hermetists, and the methods of counteracting, neutralizing, and using them forms an important part of the Hermetic mental alchemy. I thought I was going to be able to get the Terrahouse's. I ain't even going to be able to get the Terrahouse's book. Why? Because I am 23 minutes in. And I'm hot. I want to keep it going, but I'm not going to keep it going because I got to put this together and I got to package it so that those that are supporters can get the fullness of it. You understand what I'm saying? So, family, anime, if you would, please. You know what I'm saying? We're going to sound the war horn. Can I get my theme song, please? And as we say in Gye-Nyame, class dismissed. Now get the hell up out of my classroom. Now we about to go on and pour these libations for the morning, or do the toast for the moment, because those of you that are already in the know, you know for a fact that we can't pour libations for the moment with the advance, you know what I'm saying, when I do it in advance. You know what I'm saying? So every day I want to come here and I want to, at least, if I don't do nothing else, toast a moment to remind you about the importance of the moment. So we move through the Creator, do a quick thing for the ancestors, because we already did that earlier this morning. And then we move into the moment. And then we salute our future generations. And then we out of here. So let's go. I need to, because I need to go, man. I really need to go because I'm mad now. I am really, really mad. Because it's, for me, it's becoming, as I get older, it becomes more and more depressing. Because I see the ailments of our people manifesting through my children. And it's overwhelming sometimes. I have to look at this shit, and people don't understand why I just say some of the shit I say, and I have to make people laugh, and people think I'm trying to make them laugh. No, I'm trying to make me laugh because this shit is sad. It is sad. Supposed pyramid builders fighting for scraps, understanding nothing. So sad. It is so sad. But the good news is that some of us out here are out here grinding. And it don't take a lot of us. It don't take a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that's what always gives me hope, because I come back and I look at some, you know what I'm saying, like, so when people say nobody, no, there's people out here that's doing work. There's people out here doing work. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here doing work. And I want to make sure that we celebrate them. Let's give them a round of applause. But, I have to preface it with this. I'm going to call on one of my ancestors, one of our personal ancestors. Can you please tell those that are hating, can you give them a word of advice for me, please?
Tell him something, Jones. Bitch, please.
All right, thank you. I had to get your mind up in there. I had to get your mind up in there for a second. And those of you that listen to the list, Jermon Jones, he's at the beginning of the list. That's my little brother. My little brother, right? There we go. Celebrate the ancestors in different ways, right? But anyway, let's go and do this toast. I'm going to get some more honey today. Me and Cleve this weekend, I'm planning to go on and matter of fact, I might need to take a couple of my things and so we could brew. We're gonna brew today, so I need to get some tea bags made. But anyway, family, we lifting up our glass as we do on a daily basis here at Gye-Nyame Journey. It brings me such joy to be able to lift up the glass with you. I mean, like I said, y'all, some of y'all already joined us for the morning toast. You know what I'm saying? For the daily toast. Now this is the Nia Toast. So we lift up our glass to created by whatever name you choose to call that created. We lift up the glass, we salute, and we say, Ashe. Then family, move to our ancestors. We lift up our glass, and since we already called the names, we lift up the glass high. We salute those ancestors, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we go very rapidly. We move straight into principle, the moment of the day. Right now, family, we are on Nia. So we lift up our glass and we want to salute all of the Nia babies once again. All of Nia born. Shouts out. I see you out there. Right? So now, family, I want to ask you to open up your reticular formation and seek out Nia. Seek out Nia. This is why, right? I ain't going to say why. Just seek out Nia. Talk about Nia. Use Nia in the day. Bring life to your principle. Find the stories around it. See, because this is what's crazy, family. If you look at the folk tales that you be hearing me share or talk about on my show, each one of them you can apply. You can find lessons about the principles in them. Use them. Find proverbs that talks about about Nia. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you got to start applying the culture, right? You got to start applying the culture, and that's what a lot of us don't do. We theorize about the culture. We fantasize about the culture. But when it comes to actually putting it into motion, we don't do that. So it's sitting there dying, right? So for those that don't speak the language, the principle of the day, the principle in this moment right now is Nia. And Nia means purpose. Balance is the meiotic principle of the day. Yellow is the color. And of course, y'all know rhythm is the principle, the hermetic principle of the day. Male name is Kofi, and female name is Afua. So we lift up our glass, we salute this moment, because in this moment is our greatness or our greatest loss. That's up to you. What you doing with your moments, right? We lifting up our glass, family. For those of us that understand, we understand the importance of this moment. And we know that we have been giving the greatest gift of all, because we have been allowed to exist in this moment. This moment will never be again. What are you doing with it? Right? If you're wasting it, you're throwing away your children's inheritance. You're not building towards your children's inheritance. Many of us believe that this is our time. No, we got this time from our ancestors to hold it for the future generations. Just that simple. But I know that might be too much for some of y'all. That's a myth, right? It's too much for you. We don't need those myths, right? Throw them to the side. I'm just fucking with you. Anyway, we lifting up our glass. And we salute this moment and the power of this moment. And we say, Ashe. Oh snap! I forgot. Y'all was looking all up into my browser and shit. Let me go and change that. Anyway, call me with my browser down, with my browsers down. But anyway, we lift up our glass, we salute our children's children on to infinity, and with that we say Ashe. We toasting it up. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. All right. We are out.
Mr. Diddy.
All right, peace out, fam.